Go ahead, Mike.
So, yeah.
I have a question.
Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for, to your parents for allowing you to be here with all of us to, share this special occasion, okay? Not too many people get the opportunity, to travel, go from a hotel then to a nice, beautiful Airbnb and everything, and, to have a nice hostess, as she is, it's a great thing. Now, the question is, with all the experience that you guys just went through overnight, especially with the hecticness that went downstairs in the game room, with the workshop, you guys have any questions at all to direct to her regarding just anything that you've experienced?
Yeah, I'm open to any questions you may have. I love helping people, so just let me know. As I mentioned before, my name is Sherisse, and this is one of my Airbnbs, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I said, I do love to help, so.
Yeah.
So, what was it? I know you asked one. You said what was the window
glass
made out of? So, we wanted to keep the sunroom aspect because it looks nice when the sun's shining and you're in there playing. But we wanted some privacy as well. You know what I mean? You don't want everybody looking in, even though the neighbors are pretty far. So, anyways, what we ended up doing was putting this. I guess it's like the one-way like glass, so you can look out, but they can't look in. So there's still that like privacy that you have, and you're still getting the sunlight. You still get to see outside, things like that. So that's what we added in there. What's up?
So, how many houses are the Airbnbs?
So as of right now, this is the first one, but me and my partner Catherine, we are looking to expand. So it's both of us doing Solux investments, and we're looking in everywhere. We want to be in LA, Florida, like Miami, Texas, anywhere. So, but this is the very first one.
So,
yeah, what's up?
how do you get the access to the houses?
So that's a really good question. So it actually took us a little bit. We had to do a lot of research. So this is definitely something you want to do. You have to research because with short-term rentals, they're adding restrictions in certain areas. You might be able to do it over here, but over here you can't. So you have to follow up on the rules because they are cracking down on short-term rentals, adding certain restrictions. For example, there's one place where you're able to have short-term rentals, but you have a minimum of 30 days. So it's like you have to do your research. But with this one, we went on Zillow, looking up properties, looking up places that, like houses that we liked. We ended up calling the landlords, calling people to say, hey, this is what we want to do. Is this okay? We did hear a lot of no's. I'm telling you right now, they were like, no, you can't do this, no, no, no. Until eventually, a couple of months later, we ended up finding someone who said yes, and this is where we are. So, got our first one for sure. Yeah, what's up?
How long did it take you to create the Airbnb?
That was probably about 4 or 5 months to actually get it, yeah. Because we were looking at other places, doing research, and then still calling people. So it did take us some time. It wasn't overnight, and we thought we would do it a little bit faster, and then we were like, oh no, and it just took us a little bit longer. But that doesn't matter. It's definitely a marathon. As long as you get there, that's it. Don't get caught up on how fast it happens. I'm the same way. I want stuff instantly, and that's not always the case. A bit longer, getting it together than we thought, so it was definitely a little bit.
Any more questions?
So the Airbnb, do you leave it the same furniture-wise, or do you keep looking to add stuff to it?
Oh, so that's a good question. The big stuff we do keep it as is, but we are gonna be adding stuff to just make it a little bit better. So, for example, fall's coming up, we're gonna add fall decorations in here. Thanksgiving, we're gonna add Thanksgiving, Christmas. So we will be adding additional things. And even just throughout the time, if there's something else, we're like, oh, that looks nice. We're gonna add this in this house. So. The main stuff will be the same, the couch and the air hockey table is going to stay the same, but we'll add some things here and there, but definitely going to be changing things throughout the holidays.
Opportunity to, get an Airbnb, to actually, make some money.
Oh, I mean, yes, anybody can do that for sure. I would go back to doing your research and still reaching out to people, to other landlords that they allow that. So anybody can do it. It's just persistence, like you said. You have to be dedicated to do it, and if you want it, like you can go after it for sure. So anybody can do it, and kind of like my story, what happened, I was actually managing other people's Airbnbs. I was doing that for about 2 years actually, so I never even thought about Airbnb before. And when I was doing this for other people, and I was just like, I can do this on my own, and I can do this by myself. I don't have to manage other people's teaming up, and then we were able to find somebody, so it all worked out, yeah. No's, but you know, we're eventually gonna get the yes in due time. The question, like I did mention, I do have a partner, Catherine, so it's both of our Airbnbs, we both started this business together. Certain qualities that you would look for in a partner is if you can 100% trust them. That is the biggest thing. I mean, you know, money's getting involved, and this is a big opportunity. So, certain qualities, can you trust them? Me and Catherine, we've been friends for 10 years. Like, this is my best friend. If they're like their work ethic, Catherine and I, we both have like the same work ethic. We both is just like go-getters. We are both dedicated, and it's something that we both really want. So I would say you have to look for somebody who also has the same like vision as you. That's like a big thing. And then also just like if you guys can get along even in like disagreements, because you're not always going to see eye to eye with the person. And you're gonna have disagreements, you know, it's just what's gonna happen in business. So as long as you can get past that and you still have the same vision, you know what you guys want, you know what you guys want to achieve in your business, you have to have that same goal and the same mindset, and if you can still trust them. And then going back to cutting costs, there's certain things that I had to do myself, like ordering the furniture, just putting things together instead of hiring somebody, because if I hire somebody, it's going to be like $100 right off the bat, you know, and things start to add up. So just having to, because those things really do add up if you don't know how to do it. And then just another thing as, like I said, things do add up if you don't know how to do it. But yeah, it definitely do. You save money. So I would say go on YouTube, look things up. Like everything is basically at our fingertips, you know. Yeah, for sure.
Question.
Look into your options. So I personally started LLC, but you can, you know, figure out what business works for you. Then once you do that, then you know you're gonna go on the website. You're gonna try to get your EIN number through the government.
What's the
and
EIN number?
That's like
what that is, right? The
Oh,
EIN
sorry.
They're not business people yet.
sorry. That's a good question.
What's the LLC?
So yeah, your EIN number is the number that they will use for like tax purposes through the government. So you'll just go on the website, let them know that you created, for example, for me, an LLC. Then they'll give you your EIN number to like file.
Okay,
you
so what's the difference?
So
You guys know that, right? The IA is the same as the Social Security number.
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh goodness, no. It is for tax purposes through your business. So you will go on the website and then you'll let them know you started a business, and then they'll give you an EIN number. Essentially, your bank, you'll set up a business account. Like, hey, I started my business. I need this account open. So once we do, you have to do your research on that. You know, and also building your business credit. So there are certain places that will help you build your business credit. Granger.com. That's oh, you use Granger? Oh, okay. Yeah, Granger.com.
These young men are here under a non-profit sponsored banner.
Okay.
And we understand that you're on an LLC.
Yes.
But we also understand that your aunt is affiliated under the non-profit banner also.
Yes.
The question is was there any inspiration that she provided for you to get you started, even though she's under the non-profit banner?
Mm-hmm. So yes, she definitely did inspire me as well. Just seeing my aunt and my uncle growing up, like doing their own thing with their business, it inspired me as well. Because I was like, wow, like, you know, they could do it, I could do it. You know, it's nice when you actually see someone as well doing the things that you want to do and having certain freedoms that like you might not have with a 9-to-5 or so. So yeah, they definitely did inspire me. I would say if you're interested in business, definitely get into it. And I would recommend to see a lawyer because you might not know what's in that contract and they might take advantage of you. You don't want that at all. So take it to a lawyer. They'll be able to explain everything to you. Take it to a business lawyer who knows certain terms that you might not know. Take it to them so they can break it down to you and they have your best interest because the person who sent this contract is looking out for them. You know what I mean? So definitely take it to your lawyer. See what is in that contract before you sign anything. You don't want to get yourself caught up. But definitely see a business lawyer on that so you know what's in it.